Today's January 16th. It's been a pretty crummy winter so far. We haven't gotten really much snow. We just had that late October, early November snowstorm. And I definitely don't want to jinx it, but we're supposed to be getting some snow coming up on Friday. We're supposed to get a clipper system. Probably going to get 1 to 3 inches. And then coming up, when is it? I think Saturday night into Sunday. That's when we're supposed to get hit pretty good. I'm thinking we're going to get 5 to 8 inches, and I think there's going to be some ice mixed in there too. So today I'm going to hook up the plow, make sure everything's functioning properly, which last time I had it on back in early November, it was working fine. And I just want to get the truck set up, make sure we're all ready to go. So let's go. So every year I kind of like to talk about what I keep in the back of the truck. So obviously I have my weight in the back, which I use sandbags. I left them outside when it was wet out, and it's below freezing now, so the sandbags pretty much have turned into cement bags. So, which is good, a little bit of extra weight, but they're heavier to pick up and put in the truck. So you always want to keep your weight behind the rear tires, and you want to strap it down, that way it doesn't shift around. Also in the back, I keep some salt just in case I get stuck, which knock on wood hasn't happened yet. I also do salt customers' driveways on request. I don't have enough of a salting demand to warrant me to purchase a salter, so that's why I don't have salter. It just makes more sense for me to, take a minute or two and just throw it down on their driveway. So that's something to think about. Also in the back, I have all types of ratchet straps, tie downs. I also have a towing chain. And I have a couple different tow straps in case somebody gets stuck. That way you can pull them out without, pushing your plow onto their bumper and causing damage. Always a good idea to have stuff like that. I do have an onboard air compressor in the back here. Ghosts. But yeah, I do have an onboard air compressor too in case I get a flat tire or anything like that, and I carry a plug kit in the cab. So you just want to try and be as self-sufficient as possible. Now, in addition to what I have just listed, I also keep a brush in the back, and I use this brush. I found this to be the most effective of removing snow off cars. Obviously, you want a soft bristle brush. You don't want like a heavy-duty road bristle brush, because when you go on your car or somebody else's car, you're clearly going to scratch the paint. Also, you don't want to be using this on the floor, because if you use it on the floor, it'll pick up rocks and maybe metal shavings, and it'll scratch paint. So this is only a car cleaning brush. I mean, they do make all types of other products out there to clean snow off cars, but I mean, with this, you get a nice wide surface area, and you can just be really quick. So that's what I like to use. Now, when it comes to shovels, I really like a shovel like this for really wet and heavy storms. It has this bend in the handle, so that means when I go to pick up the snow and move it somewhere else, I don't have to bend over as much. It's kind of a back saver, so this is really handy for those types of snows. This shovel, I haven't really used this shovel too much. I'd imagine this shovel, I don't know, it's nice that it has these edges so you can carry a lot of snow. It doesn't have that bent handle. But one of the main reasons I purchased this shovel is because it has this really nice handle, which these are my favorite type of handles, because you can take 2 hands, get your whole body weight, just push forward, as opposed to, you know, using one, bending your elbow causes more wear and tear on your elbow and it tires you out faster. So really a shovel like this I think is great for building igloos, or perhaps, you know, digging out a stuck car or something like that. And now I'll show you my favorite shovel. So this is my favorite shovel, especially for small snow events, because, you know, when you're doing walkways and stuff like that, you can just take this handle and clean off big areas really quick. And you want to try and use, you know, your full body, like I said, as opposed to your elbow, because it causes a lot of wear and tear on your joints, and, you know, you're hunched over. It's great when you can just stand up straight and just use your whole body and push forward like that. I will note, with this shovel, it did not originally come with this handle. This was on another shovel similar to that one, which I broke last year, and I was able to take the handle off, which originally on the shovel was just a little D-ring handle. And it's not that hard to take these off. There's just a little bolt right here. You take a pair of, what's the word I'm looking for? A pipe wrench. You're going to need a pipe wrench. Put 2 pipe wrenches opposed to each other. You'll be able to twist this handle off. Take that screw off first, and this handle pops off pretty easy. But these handles are definitely my favorite. So that's pretty much it. Truck is ready to go. Now the last couple things that I always like to do before a storm is I'm going to check my fluids. My truck's been leaking a little bit of oil lately, so I'm probably going to have to add a little bit of engine oil, but always make sure that you got good wipers. You want to make sure that your wiper fluid is full. Check your antifreeze, power steering fluid, brake fluid, all that stuff. Just make sure you're good to go. Also check your hydraulic fluid. I carry an emergency kit. Western sells an emergency parts kit. That's what I have, and it just has like some of the main components that may go bad. Usually it also includes extra hydraulic oil. If you don't have winter equipment markers, I love these winter equipment markers. They have a steel core, and these things are great. I've tried to break them in the past, won't break, but good idea to carry some extra plow markers if you don't have indestructible plow markers like these. And yeah, finally, you just want to make sure you have a full fuel tank, and make sure you're full of gas, because it really stinks if you're in the middle of plowing, trying to get customers done, and you know, you got to stop at the gas station and get some gas. So that's about all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed me rambling on about snow plowing nonsense, please hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, as always, please subscribe for more, and hopefully I'll catch you guys when it starts snowing.